Okay, so tell us what your name is and how old you are.
My name is actually Gerhard Salvi, and I'm 52 years old.
Okay, and where are you originally from?
I'm originally from the northern suburbs called Reiterbach,
Yes.
there behind Grand West Casino in Goodwood.
Yes.
Yeah, I was born there.
And right now, where are you living now?
Now I'm living in Gordons Bay in Temperance Town.
Okay, and you're saying you're staying with a family member, right?
Yeah, with my sister and her boyfriend.
But before that, you said you were living on the streets.
On the streets, yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well, firstly, I started off by sleeping in front of Aladdin's Cave, that gift shop there. And then after a while, moved to the dunes that was still there, but they've changed it for now. There I stayed for 2 years. Yeah, it was nice, but yeah, the law enforcement was there on our cases every time and taking our stuff, and yeah, get used to starting over. And then from there, I moved with a friend into a stormwater tunnel behind Checkers, yeah, up in Gordons Bay. Yeah. So stayed there for 2 years, also nice. Yeah, in winters it wasn't nice because get ready for the water or get ready to surf out of the tunnel.
Yeah, if you're living in a stormwater tunnel, I suppose it's quite wet, right?
Yeah, and then after that we moved up in the mountain.
Okay.
There where the cross is, there's 2 reservoirs. Me and Wynand stayed in one, and then Ross stayed in the other one. Yeah, there, but also in and out of the shelters, or off the street in the shelter. Yeah, COVID came. I was in the shelter for 11 months and came back because they can't help you with my age. Yeah, it's difficult to find a job these days. Yeah, and then lastly, I've moved down with Wynand to another reservoir, which I stayed for 2 years, and then this woman from Itembach, she actually asked me to come live with her. She's got like a Wendy house there in the back of her yard that you can come stay and you can pay a small amount of rent, and yeah. And now today I'm a pink bibber, which I'm glad for, and I'm thankful to Susan that gave me this bib and Edwina. So yeah, this is where I am today.
Okay, so this Itemba, it's a kind of charity organization.
I think it's a non-profitable organization, yeah, that helps street people and things like that.
Okay, so then they gave you accommodation at one stage?
Yes, she did, yeah.
Okay, and then why didn't you keep on staying there?
You don't want to know, eh? But yeah, it was too strict. I'm a grown man, so for me to live under strict rules, like you can't come and go like you want to. They want to lock the gate and you must stay inside. You can't come to work too early, but then it's a problem as well. Then I wanted to know why can't I come to work so early? Then they said, no, there's no explanation, you must go.
So there's too many rules.
Too many rules, yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. The rules is, yeah, I suppose you have to stick to rules, but yeah, to lock you in the yard and not say you can't go out, it's like prison.
Yes. Yeah. But then how did you actually end up on the street? Like at one stage you weren't always, I mean,
no.
Okay, tell me about that.
I lived with my sister all the years, and yeah, moved to Gordons Bay with her. Yeah, you see it, yeah, people, I wouldn't say it's wrong friends or anything, but getting introduced to drugs, yeah, in and out of jobs, and then later you're unemployed, can't provide or can't support towards the living space. Yeah, and then after a while my sister decided she's going to sell the last flat, and then she's going to move into with my brother. And then from, 2018, yeah, I went onto the street.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're saying, so what kind of drugs is it?
It's thick.
Okay.
Yeah, crystal meth.
And right now, are you still taking it? Or?
Yeah, not every day. Now and then, when I have a little bit of money, then I will take it. Yeah.
What's it like taking that?
It gives you, it's like an inspirational drug, I think. Because I do positive things. You can see, clean this whole site, and I started painting there, and just
gives you energy or what?
It does give you energy, positive energy for me.
And then you're quite productive or what?
Very much.
And then if you don't take it, what does that feel like?
Yeah, when it pulls out, then you just want to sleep, you get tired, sleep, eat the whole time. Maybe for a week or two, maybe a week, the most.
And what was your childhood like?
Childhood was nice,
Tell me about it.
I was brought up, as I said, in Reiterbach. I went to Epping Law School, and then to the Reiter High School, which was fine. I'm also gay, so being gay at high school was like, they always tease you and things like that. But this wasn't something hectic. I was used to it, so then after school I went to army for a year. And then I was at home for a while and then started working at Fisheries head office.
Okay. What were you doing there?
I was working in the collections department with people that's accountants behind. I call and ask for payments and whatever. Some months I was top collector there, so it was going good. Then I was offered a job in Pringle Bay with this friend of mine's sister. She owned a hardware store there. Then I went there. Yeah, and then from there came home. My dad passed on in 2003. Yeah, so I had to come home because there was no other male figure in the house to look after the woman. Yeah, I came back. Yeah, in and out of jobs the whole time. Yeah, call centers. I worked at Cape Mail as well, sorting mail. Yeah, so.
Okay.
And then, yeah, as I said, in 2018 we came here.
Okay. And what's it like parking cars? That's what you're doing now, right?
I enjoy myself here because I'm alone here.
Yes.
So there's no other guys that can scream and shout and say, that is mine and that is yours. Yeah, you understand? I enjoy it. I didn't want to do it at first because of those people fighting all the time. You hear they fight and they scream and all that
Those are the people on the beachfront in Ooskus Bay, right?
Also pink bib guys.
Oh, so they also have this.
Yeah, but some of the guys drink. And then they come under the influence, they come to work and then they make a scene and whatever. And they beg at the people. Luckily, my mom brought me up not to ask anybody for anything. If you don't have it, you stay without it. Really. I can't ask somebody for something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was it like then living in all those reservoirs and water tunnels?
Well, it was fine. We survived. We had our people that we knew. Yeah, they brought us food and gave us money from time to time. Yeah. Yeah.
And then, like, where do you like go to the bathroom and clean yourself and all of that kind of stuff? Right?
You go to a public toilet, and then living in a reservoir, take water in, make it hot, and wash yourself inside. Okay, so you make a plan. Yeah, definitely, we made plans. Yeah.
Okay, and so like, if someone wanted to help you, how could they do that? Like, what should they do to help you?
Well, I suppose. Yeah, giving my own living space, I suppose, and a permanent job. They can help me with that.
What kind of work would you do?
Well, I can't say because I've mostly worked in call centers. Yeah, and then once in a hardware store. So yeah, in that line, in retail, it would be fine. Yeah. Yeah.
And where are you exactly stationed now? Do you know the address? Where
this is number 4 Watt Street in Gordons Bay.
Gordons Bay, okay. Yeah. So it's kind of almost at the T intersection, right?
Yeah, it's a one-way in, yeah.
Yes, okay. And you're always here?
I'm always here.
Like
every
which
day. Which
hours are you here?
From 10 o'clock in the morning till 9 at night.
And do you have a cell phone number?
I don't have a number, but I can give you my sister's number. Okay. Which is 064.
Sorry, we'll take it, and then people can email me, and then I will give them that. Okay.
Fine.
Yes. Fine, because then they can call your sister to get hold of you.
Yes.
And then they could maybe, if they wanted to come and give you something, or maybe work or anything.
Yeah, I'm here every day.
And then what kind of lessons have you learned from this life you've lived?
Yeah, making wrong decisions puts you in the wrong places, and bad spaces will end up living on the street. So try to make the right choices. Don't choose the wrong friends, and don't do wrong things. Stay on the right line. Yeah.
What wrong decisions have you made?
Yeah, by starting using drugs. Yeah, and crystal meth is so tough to get off because I can say no, I can stop now, but then maybe after 6 months, then something triggers me, and then I start using it again. Yeah. Because I've been doing it for very long.
And is it easy to get it on the streets and stuff?
Yeah.
It's easy to get it, and it's cheap, or what?
Yeah, well, you could say it's cheap. Okay. Because it starts from 30 Rand sections up to a gram is 180 Rand a gram. Yeah. Yeah.
And then why did you start with it?
I was also introduced to it, and my dad passed on, so it was like something tough, to live with and whatever, because we never made peace before my dad died. Yeah. Because of me being gay, and he was like one of the old Afrikaner people. He couldn't accept it and stuff like that,
So when he passed on, did you feel like quite a big loss?
It was a big loss,
there wasn't peace and they didn't have your loss.
Yeah, because the pastor also said in church, to those people who didn't make peace, it's too late.
So I mean, that's maybe a lesson as well, is in when everyone is still alive, talk to them.
True.
And be honest with them, and and talk about emotions and be vulnerable.
That's true,
before they pass on, and then you can never have that peace.
Yeah. It's true. Okay. Yeah, and I miss them every day. And then, my mom passed on in 2011, my mom also passed on.
Okay, how was that?
That was the biggest loss of my life. My mom was my soulmate. Yeah, she was like my wife.
Okay.
We did everything together. Yeah, she was the best mom that you could ever
Yeah.
ask for. Yeah, and it feels like yesterday she passed on.
Yeah.
Very sad, yeah. To lose a mom, the one who gave you life. Yeah, appreciate your mom and your dad
Yeah.
because yeah, it's difficult when you lose them.
It was
Yeah.
unexpected, both of them, the loss.
Yes, my dad passed on in his sleep, and then my mom passed on in the hospital.
What happened to her?
She had water that went over her heart,
Okay.
and then yeah, she passed on. I wasn't even there with her in hospital because I did work in the DA's call center, which kept me working till late at night. Yeah, and the time that she was in hospital, I was working.
Okay, so you missed that.
And yeah, the day she went to hospital, the ambulance took her away. She was still laughing and whatever, but they never brought her back. No, that's also
Yeah, it's a lot of tough loss, like a heartbreak, right?
Because after that, I felt I don't want to be in an ambulance because he took my mom away, but he never brought her back. Understand?
Yeah, that's quite, it's tough, right?
It is tough, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And anything else you've seen on this? I mean, you probably see a lot of interesting things.
Yeah, you hear and see a lot of things.
What kinds of things do you see?
Yeah, there's gangsterism, people selling drugs, and and girls selling themselves, and I've been around the block a lot because while staying with my sister, I started coming here to Beach Road and then meeting all the car guards that time, and seeing them grow up and meeting all the people that live on the street. There's a lady that's got 6 kids that's living on the street for 13 years already.
With the kids, or where are the kids?
Yeah, some of the kids is now living with her mom on the farm here at the back. Yeah, so, but seeing them from small to now, and now they've changed over the years.
How have they changed?
Yeah, I would say the kids is getting more streetwise. Yeah, they want to be a number and whatever, but meantime they're nothing. They just want to,
Yeah, it's just like a facade.
A facade, that's true, yeah.
And what's it like being gay on the streets?
Also fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you meet a lot of other people that are likewise, or is
I wouldn't say people that,
I mean, are there other, like a lot of gay people on the streets, or not necessarily?
There's quite a few, not a few. We were about, over the years, about 4 that's on the street. But the others is like, let's say, morphies. It's like they want to be like a woman.
Okay.
They dress up like a woman, and
And you're not one of those?
But no, definitely. You wouldn't say. Would you say that I'm gay?
Well,
people say I'm very straight looking and whatever, but I try not to be like that. But I don't dress up as a woman.
You don't want to do that?
No, not at all.
You have no interest in that?
Actually like those people.
Why not?
I don't know. It's just like it's not right. I think it's not right. Being like that. God made you a man and now you want to be a woman. But I'm befriended with them. But just that's where it's gonna be. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay.
Yeah.
And anything else you'd like to tell people about living on the streets?
Well, living on the streets, it depends on where you are. Because the law enforcement is right behind you, wanting to take all your stuff away. So rather make, as I said before, the right choices. And get a fine job and get your own place to live, because living on the streets, it's not always easy, because provision, it's difficult, but surviving, I suppose, is possible, but rather not.
And so the police chase you away, or the security guards, or what?
Yeah,
who chases you?
the law enforcement came a lot to the dunes. And took our stuff every time they came
they take your stuff so that you can leave.
They break down our structure. You're not supposed to build a structure. And then they break it down and then take all your stuff and leave you with a blanket and a pillow and whatever.
And have you been to the shelters?
Yeah, I've been to Somerset West Night Shelter a couple of times already, which I've also built up my name there. So, and then once I went to Stellenbosch Night Shelter, which was also nice. And then I went to Oasis, which is in Schaapkraal, next to Philippi, in the southern suburbs. It was for 5 months.
Like?
It was nice. It was also, get locked up for 3 months. You can't get out the yard of the place. It's just for rehabilitation.
So they have a rehabilitation close to Philippi, where you can't leave. They keep you there.
You can leave after 3 months. Then you get like a day you can go out, and then after a while you get a weekend and whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and those are for addicts.
Yeah.
Okay, but it didn't seem to work.
It did. I was actually on a PEP contract from the government.
Okay.
So I just went there to work on the farm there. Yeah, but as well, they tried to rehabilitate and all that, yeah.
And it did work for you for a while?
It did. I didn't smoke all the time that I was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you left?
Yeah, you see, you get a little bit of money, then, yeah. And the old friend is back and, yeah, say, come sit with us and do whatever.
Yeah. So if you had to do your life over, how would you?
Yeah,
how would you make it different? How would you change? What would you change?
Well, I would like to go study and get a fine job and, yeah, get married maybe. Yeah, and settle down.
Yeah.
And not going through the drug life and living on the streets. Yeah, sometimes it can get difficult because the people living with you on the street always try to bring you down. But yeah, it made me tough actually because, yeah, every time you tell me something, yeah, I just accept it because God is above and He bless me every day. So
how does He bless you?
In many ways, really, in many ways. But people bringing me stuff and people giving me stuff, and yeah.
So people are helpful?
Yes.
What do they bring you?
Food, clothing, money. Right. Yeah. Okay. Not every day, but yeah, over time, you get those who give, yeah.
Okay. Okay, anything else you'd like to tell people? Any last words?
Well, yeah. What can I say?
Any other lessons you've learned?
Yeah, well, yeah, I suppose by living on streets, you must get streetwise as well, get to know the people that you're with, yeah, and see what they're up to because, yeah, they can be very, very, very difficult and, yeah, people like to take from you every time and, yeah, it's something to get used to. But if you will, you can do it, yeah. To survive on the street. All over the world, people is living on the streets and, yeah, some of them do survive.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much for talking to us. All of the best to you.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.